Good afternoon. It's Johnny Sunshine. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. And that's what today is. A rainy day and it's fucking Monday. Son of a bitch. Yeah, $3.19 a gallon. $3.19 a gallon, yeah. For you guys who weren't paying attention, let me get a better shot of that next gas station I go by. Dopes. Fucking dopes. Guys, I just hate working in the rain, y'all. Thank God it hardly fucking rains anymore. Maybe 5 times a year in Florida. Yeah. That's why they call it the Sunshine State, yo. It's raining like a motherfucker today. I'm sticky, hot, steamy. Oh, fuck. I gotta go do a call back. This lady, when I worked for her the first time, I replaced a flapper in her toilet. I'm gonna go there, do a leak test on it. I think she has some kind of neuroses with this toilet. She says ever since she's lived there, it's been an issue. All the plumbers have come. She just, you know, I mean, my philosophy is you really have to listen to the homeowner. But sometimes they're a little fucking off, you know. But I like this lady. She was very cool when I went to her house. It'll be nice to see her again. And, you know, maybe I need to pull the tank off and see what's going on. There could be a hairline crack somewhere, but I fucking leak tested it when I was there the last time, and I'm gonna do that again today, and I'm gonna sit there for 15 minutes watching this fucking water and see if it leaks down into the bowl, and we'll go from there. I mean, the only thing I did when I was there was change the flapper, which was old, you know. So we'll see. A couple minutes I'll be there. It's a little bloody steamy here today. Good buddy. I gotta get the defroster kicking. I got my little carpet blocking the other side, but I'm not really concerned about that. It's Monday. Another shitty day in the plumbing business. Yes. Gotta fucking love it, guys. Gotta fucking love it, Jackson. People drive like nuts when it's raining down here in Florida. There'll be 100 accidents in Sarasota today. People don't slow down. There's fucking oil all over the roads from the lack of rain we get. And they're slick as hell, man. People, they drive fast and lose control of their automobile. And they pay the price, Jackson. So, let me get to this lady's house. See what we can come up with. So, it's party time.
Hi there.
Howdy.
Crummy day, huh?
Crummy? Crummy is an understatement.
Oh well, it's not snow.
It's nasty out, yeah. I'm soaked. I just cleaned my truck and my back's all wet. All right, let's go see.
I had my car washed Saturday, I think, and so now it's wet. And I went out to run this morning because it had stopped raining. Then it started raining again.
Yeah, it wasn't raining until I got in my truck. And then it started.
Something here. You got a sleeping guy here.
All right, I'll try to keep it down.
Oh, it's not.
My normal boisterous self
I was
says,
afraid
do not use.
Well, I was afraid we were going to get up in the middle of the night and try to come in here. I've got the water turned off, obviously.
Okay.
It's,
So what's it doing? Turn it on and off all night?
well, in about 4 or 5 hours, the whole tank is empty. So
Without
yeah.
it turning back on?
What? Yeah.
You mean when you after you turn the water off?
Yeah, I heard it. You know how you sometimes you just catch it when it's running and it's not supposed to be running.
Yeah.
So then I thought, so I reflushed it and then I turned it off. And, then
And you came back and it was empty.
Well, pretty much.
That's a problem.
There you go.
I trust you. Scooby-Dooby-Dee.
So I don't know, because you put that in November. I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Something is not right. And this is the toilet that I asked you. Is this the one that you told me about it being a problem and the lid was caulked in? It is this toilet because the caulking's right here.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what that's all about, but that shouldn't have anything to do with the current issue, though, right?
Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does. It could be like some sort of a fetal effort. Let's put some glasses on.
You got the fan on. You need that on?
Now,
Okay.
so it's a Sterling toilet. It definitely looks like it was leaking through there. This thing's pretty hard for a flapper that's only been in here for a few months, but let's see. Alright. You sure you just didn't want me to come back and say hello? Why? Because we had so much fun the last time I was here. Yeah. Depends on what kind of plumbing you're talking about. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Scooby-Dooby-Dee-Dee-Dee-Dee. Yeah, see there's stuff on every corner of this, and this was all caulked at some point across the whole front of this tank. Little scrames, you know what I'm saying, y'all. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. So one thing I want to look at, guys, is I want to look straight down this overflow tube and see if there's any sign of water dripping in here, like a crack at the base or a bad glue joint. Anything, you know. Okay, so we're gonna hit this with the, just want to make sure you don't go over the top of the overflow tube, you dig? So I'm looking straight down into this overflow. which is where, if the flapper were leaking, I take that back. So this has got the same gasket on it as a Kohler, 3-bolt flange type deal. I can see that there's a water line on the tank itself, guys. That's about an inch lower than where I am right now. And that was because it was low the last time I got here, and I raised it to the proper height. But we'll see. We'll see what this dye shows, man. I'm gonna sit here for 15 minutes, picking my nose, scratching my ass. I gotta tell you guys, this Benadryl that I've been taking is really knocking me for a loop, man. And sleeping till like 10 o'clock in the morning. Not good. I think I'm depressed. Donald Trump has depressed me. I mean, he really has. There's no doubt. I should have brought a pencil in with me, but the dye will tell the tale. Dig it. Let's take a peek inside here. So I'm going to wipe the bowl here. Definitely appears to be 3 streams of water coming on that side, but it ain't green. That's it. That just could be residual from the flush. You just want to definitely doesn't have any green in it whatsoever. So Gorman sells these Sterling toilets. I literally could go buy a brand new tank for about 40 bucks. And to rebuild this thing would cost this lady a couple $100. And a lot of work for me.
What do you think?
Here's what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
See the water in the tank?
It's green.
It's green.
Why?
That means if it's green in this tank and it's leaking down, it's going to turn the water in the bowl green.
I see.
That is not happening yet, but I'm going to sit here.
Well, where else?
What's for
would
dinner?
it go?
What
What's
time
for
is it?
dinner?
I got to sit here, you know, this is like a 2-hour test.
Would you like a dry shirt?
No, I'm good. Hey, do you have a pencil?
Pencil?
Yeah.
Sure. Somewhere. Let me go get one. Not in here.
Yeah, I'll take my shirt off. Battery's ready to die, guys. You gotta love them. You gotta love the battery-operated stuff, man. So unfucking reliable. I wouldn't want to be in a fucking battery-operated plane, is all I'm saying.
Okay, here we go.
Scalpel. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to put this pencil mark here. That's right at the waterline. So you only hear this at night, or does it do it periodically throughout the day?
I happened to be in this bathroom doing something, or maybe in the bedroom, and I heard this water running. I'm like, what? Then I realized it was going into the toilet. So then I decided to pay attention to it by doing what I did, you know. And it was pretty obvious that it wasn't a one-time event. So that's it. I don't know how long, you know, it could have been happening for a few days and I wasn't aware of it. I really don't know.
Okay.
It's not like I'm in here all the time, but...
No? You don't spend all your time in the bathroom?
Nah, well, you know, we have 3 toilets in this house, so you're not always running to this one, although I don't know how many times, every time you go to take a shower, you're like, oh, wait, gotta run down the hall first.
I did the plumbing in a house. It was not much bigger than this house, but it had 8 bathrooms in it.
God.
And I was like, this guy definitely has an issue with his bladder or something. You know, he just has to go when he has to go.
I remember years ago, we were young, we were living in an apartment, and one of the couples across the street had bought their first house, and she said, and it's got 3 toilets. I'm going to have to clean 3 toilets. I'm like, hey, not my problem.
Yeah. All right, so let's look in here and see what's going on.
Nothing?
No, not yet. I mean, earlier I did see water streaming down here, and it appears that it still is. I thought it was from the original flush, you know. All right, so I'm just gonna. I mean, this appears to still be leaking here. I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but there's 3 lines right there. See them? Wait a minute.
No, I can't see them from where I'm standing.
This light's tough. See it? Here's a line right here. Here's another one. Here's another one.
Okay.
That's what a leak looks like. But the water, it may be turning a little tinge of green. It's a very slow leak, whatever it is.
Yeah, I can see it back here too now.
Yeah, and if I wipe this, it just comes right back. So let me get another flapper and some sand cloth, and we'll try to figure. All right, guys, let's dig a little deeper here, man. So. I'm going to inspect this flapper for some indication of where it was leaking. There'll be some sort of a little trace. You'll see. It looks like back here, maybe this corner, it was leaking. But what I'm going to do is I just took this thing out of the battery charger and the battery's blinking. All it takes is a little imperfection in this seat, and that guy ain't gonna work, Jackson. So I'm gonna just sand it a little bit. Sometimes you'll see that from excessive bleach, there will be, this gasket on the bottom will be all pushed up. That's not the case here. I mean, and that sometimes can push the flapper won't sit right on this, on the seat of the flush valve. So this feels like there's no defects in this. The flapper, the new one that I have, is real gummy, brand spanking new. Shouldn't be an issue, but we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put another flapper in. The real small leaks are the toughest ones to find. I mean, so I'm going to go out and see if I have some more of this green dye and make this stuff really green so that it works better. Well, I didn't have any more of this shit. I gotta get some. I know I have bottles of it on my truck. I just fucking big truck, big mess, as they say. So I mean, the difference between the flapper that I took out and the one that's in there is major. The feeling of it, you know. Let's see what's going on down here again. So it looks like that stream of water has stopped. Let me turn this. There were definitely 3 streams of water coming down this side of the tank. I mean the bowl. And they're not at this point, so. Oh, they're still coming down. Just on that side. Here comes a drip right here. What the fuck? Probably just pull the fucking tank and rebuild it. These people, they're home all fucking day and they pay attention to everything. Here it comes. Right there, right there. It's fucking leaking. I'm gonna pull this tank, man. I'm gonna pull the tank. Fucking rebuild it. I'm gonna say faulty flush valve, man, because we put a lot of flappers in here. Wow. Okay, guys, that's gonna be the course of action at this point. I mean, 2 flappers, I can't. I'm not gonna stare at this thing all fucking day, you know. Could be that nut's loose on the bottom of the flush valve, cola, and it's leaking by the gasket down there. We'll see when I get the tank off. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me go get some tools. Alright guys, so let's take this off. See what's going on, Jackson. So what's nice about these Sterling toilets, you can use a nut driver on the whole shebang, unlike a Kohler toilet. Sterling is a Kohler brand, and they're good toilets, man. But sometimes you get a bad one. Jackson. is one of Johnny's tools. Piece of 2.5-inch pipe I made just for this application. Hopefully it'll work. I know there's guys out there just waiting to scold me. I will tell you that this seems really wet, the gasket, so I'm leaning towards it may not have been tight. Wow. Pretty fucking nasty. See these guys? Hang on to them. Hard to come by. Critical in putting these back together correctly. Why would you wear gloves? I don't know why. I mean, it looks a little wacky the way it was seated on there, but hopefully we're gonna get this guy straightened out, man. So, coal apart, same exact thing, same nuts, everything. What I'm gonna do, I'll show you. I don't know, I'm leaning towards this was the issue just because of the wear and tear and gunk on these things. But the easiest way to do these guys is to measure it before you put it in. See this? I need to cut 1 inch off of that. Gotta go get some more tools. Johnny dumbass is on the job. So here's the deal.
Yeah, here's the deal.
This gasket was on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It was not, I mean, it's showing signs of wear, you know, like maybe the water was dripping through the bottom of this. And this gasket here was saturated, which means the water may have been getting not by the flapper, but by that gasket. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm putting in a new flush valve. That's what that's called, which is this. And a new gasket. And we're going to try it again.
Okay, so much for a 10-minute call, huh? You guys never know what you're going to find, right?
We never do. I wish it were a 10-minute call, trust me.
Alright, I'll let you continue.
Okay, guys, so here's what we got. I need these people, man. What's he talking about? You gonna give me some guidance, sir? You gonna point me in the right direction?
You gotta be doing it.
I wish I were, trust me. I got better things to be doing on a rainy day, you know?
Really?
Like sitting home doing nothing. We're gonna try to get to the bottom of this problem.
Brother.
Oh, brother.
We're going to be on his website next week. He's going to have a blow-by-blow description of it.
Yeah.
He records it all. Yeah, he's got a little camera. You hear him talking to himself in here? He's not nuts. He's recording it.
Well, I am nuts, but I'm talking to the camera for a special reason. All right, guys. So that little gasket, friction washer. See how that fits in there? This is one of Johnny's tools that I made. Okay. You can order one. I even have one that's a twofer. It's this plus a wrench for the that's gonna be tight enough, guys. So I'm gonna use these new bolts. Ouch! Oochie-ba. Ow! You put a fucking hole in the wall, y'all. Yeah. Fucking A. Fucking landed right on one of them goddamn things. Son of a bitch. Son of a who's a whatsy. Okay, so it's just a 1/2-inch nut driver. .6-gallon flush, Sterling. And guys, on these you're looking for equal bolt hanging out of the bottom of the, past the nut. Yeah. making sure you got a good amount of pressure on that back bolt. If you don't, when they lean on it, lean back, it's going to loosen up the tension on that gasket and you're going to get a leak in the back. So pay attention, make sure it's not moving, which I can tighten that up a little bit more. This is the kind of job where you're a little amped up, and you fucking break something, crack a toilet. So just slow your roll, yo. Put this flapper back in on a new flush valve and gasket, and hopefully it's going to take care of this problem. I just hate to have to come back again, you know. It's always best to hook up the supply tube, guys, before you turn the water on. I just did that, you know, because I really wanted to make my point. Yeah. I got some fucking swampland in Florida I'll sell you too. Let's go, Jackson. So these look saturated to me, guys. I'm leaning towards we got this problem resolved. Time will tell. Wobbling all over. I mean the toilet seats just fucking moving everywhere. Save them. Make sure you throw the rest of the shit out. Don't put it on your truck. You'll be putting bad shit back in somebody's house. So let's check her out, Jackson. Motherfucker still looks like it's leaking. I gotta let this thing drain. You can see the lines. See them? 1, 2, 3. But that could be the drainage point for the after the flush, you know. So I gotta let it rest for a minute. Fuck, I hate problems like this. They're just time consuming. Fucking stupid. Bloody hell. And then when you charge them for it, they're gonna be like on your fucking ass for this. I'm fucking sweating, dripping into the fucking toilet. I'm out of dye. Okay, so let's see if they come back. I think we got it, guys. I'm gonna sit here for another 10 minutes. I'm not gonna make you watch this, but I need to make sure this is right before I leave. Johnny's got a black thumb. Yeah. I do landscaping too. Alright guys, so I've been here for a while staring at this. There's no water dripping into this bowl anymore. The water that was dripping was residual from the flush or the fill. So I'm confident. Oh, there goes a drip right there. So, you know, water wicking its way around this rim. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I mean, that's the only thing that could have been leaking. I know I put it in right. The flush valve's brand new. Flapper's brand new. Tank to bowl gasket's new. Flush valve gasket's new. We'll see. I think this, what we're seeing is the little drips are just residual water wicking its way out of this bowl, this rim. So I'm just going to leave it at that, man. I'm not going to sit here any longer than I already have playing with this. If it is a problem, I'm going to tell them they need a new toilet. Something's wrong that I can't see. And that's it. Because Johnny can't be out here doing this. You can see this is where the majority of the water is coming from in this rim. They just make sure that these things are open, the jets. In the back there. if these jets are not open, it would slow down the complete draining of the rim, make it appear like it's leaking, but at some point, man, you just gotta say, hey, I've done everything I can for this patient. You know, patient's gonna die. That's it. I've done everything I can. Bring in the priest. We gotta leave this fucking toilet its last rites. Yeah. That's gonna do it for John on this one. Done all I can to save this patient. We'll see if it worked. Just a tad. Fucking notes everywhere. That's perfect. I've lowered that water level. I cut that overflow tube a little shorter than the other one, but it's fine. Let's get out of here, guys. Okay, ma'am, you're all set. It's gonna be $600.
$50. I should put it on my budget plan.
I'm kidding. I will, because I was here once. I'm gonna charge you $50 labor
Oh my.
for my time,
That time.
and then I have to charge you $25 for the parts, because that's a very expensive gasket and bolts and a flush valve and new flapper. That's a bargain at $25. So $75 out the door. I take food stamps or cash.
Cash I don't have. I have check.
What? No cash?
I gave you a check the last time. I know I did.
I remember you guys. You lived in Texas for a while. You
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
for an
yeah.
oil company or...
Yeah, right, Chevron.
Yeah.
Long time we lived there, 26 years. Okay, so what'd you say, $75?
Yep.
Okay. So actually that flapper thing was okay, huh?
I believe the flapper that I put in there was good.
Yeah.
I think the problem was below that, and it's hard to test that other than taking it apart, you know. And the fact that it appeared that those gaskets were saturated, meaning soaking wet, we'll see. I believe it's fixed, so.
Okay.
I have the same countertops in my house.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a crack in mine. Can you see it?
Right along the front.
You see
Right
it?
along the front there.
They
Yeah.
said there's a rod in there that
And it rusts.
And there should be a plastic one or something instead of whatever it is.
So I want to show you what I had made for a customer, because theirs was cracked there.
Yeah, I keep trying to think of how to get it fixed without having to rip up the whole kitchen.
So what I did was I went to a fabricating shop. I made a template of the sink with a piece of paper, heavy paper, and we cut a piece of stainless steel that came like this and went around the bull nose so that it actually almost looks like a farmer's sink, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't obviously go down as deep as that, but it covered that crack, because this is unfortunately is only going to get worse. As it rusts more, it's going to expand.
Yeah, my neighbor had the same issue. He says, well, one day...
I don't know why they don't put stainless steel in there or something. They're using regular...
They're supposed to use now some, you know, I don't know, plastic-based thing, some rosin thing or whatever, is what I was told.
So anyways...
But the builder wouldn't stand behind that after all this time.
No,
and one of my neighbors got $500 out of him, like, a number of years ago. But he...
Good luck with that. Who built this neighborhood?
Taylor Morrison.
Yeah. This thing looked really nice when it was finished. It was contoured to go around the sink.
Well, there's an idea.
And then it came out and it was all stainless, and it just kind of, it looked like a factory repair.
I'd like to see
I'll have
that.
to see if I can find the video and I'll
I'm
email it
interested
to
in
you.
that because I was trying to think of something. You know, my son was here recently and he's looking at this going, because I told him in some houses they'll put a different granite and
Yeah.
and he said, I wonder if that piece is big enough to replace here, but I don't know how you pull this all out and everything without breaking everything. I don't think it's doable.
It looks like it may not be.
You know, there's a
Did you measure from that corner to that corner?
No, I didn't.
It
It's
looks like
close.
it's dang close. I can tell you
I know.
that.
Because Mike was doing it with his, with his arm, and going, I think you might have something there, Mike. So I don't know, but
Well, I can tell you, that's too wide.
this is too wide.
Yeah, that piece is not going to fit, unfortunately.
Well, anyway, this is probably 2 years it's been like that, and it was a very fine crack, and now it's a little wider. But until it.
So when I went to this guy's house, I noticed it because I had been there a couple of times working on this. I put a new faucet in, then he called me to put a new garbage disposal in, and when I was under there, I had talked to him about the crack. But then when I was under putting the garbage disposal in, I reached up and just out of habit, I grabbed this and I went to pull myself out from underneath, and the whole front just flew off out into his
no wonder
kitchen.
You had to do it for.
Well, no, I mean, he knew it wasn't my fault. I mean, he had already had 3 people out there trying to put it back together. They actually had taken it off and put rods in there and epoxy craziness.
I called them. It was COVID time. And I called several places. Nobody would come out and look at it. They wanted me to take pictures and come into the store and all this crap. And I thought, gee, customer service has gone to hell. You know?
Yeah, it's almost like they're like blatantly saying, screw you, we don't care about
I
you.
thought, well, until it really becomes obnoxious or breaks apart or whatever it's going to do. I'm not, because you're going to do this, all this granite, what are you talking about?
A lot of money? No.
Okay.
Granite right now, you could probably do this house, they'd be in and out of here in a day, and it would cost you $2,500.
No.
I swear to God.
Why?
Because they got this new white, and this isn't even really a good joint, you know what I mean?
It's not, Phil thinks it's pushing up a little from here.
It could be, yeah.
'Cause
But
it's
yeah,
like that.
it's amazing how cheap it is now because it's so, everybody's getting it. Nobody gets normal, regular countertops. This stuff is like a dime a dozen
Well,
now.
the new stuff is quartz.
Yes, and
This
that's,
is what everybody wants. And
yeah,
that's
you'd
more,
you'd be surprised how cheap this is.
Really?
Yeah. All right, I'm out of here. If it leaks again, the patient's gonna have to be buried. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
The patient is gonna have to be put to death. Have a great day. Nice seeing you guys again. It's a pleasure always.
All right. Thanks.
I like your attitude, ma'am. You got good energy.
Did it
Ow!
stop raining? No.
Nope. All right. See ya.
Okay.
Fucking A, man. think I'm sick, man. Sick in the motherfucking head. No, I think I'm sick, man. I think I got COVID or something, man. Down here in fucking Florida when nobody believes in fucking anything anymore. Crazy motherfuckers. Fuck yeah! Fucking Ron DeSantis is our governor. Ah! So guys, this house, I don't know, man. Just being honest, I don't know if, the problem's solved. It's definitely better than it was. Time will tell. If there's an issue, I'm just gonna buy a new fucking Sterling tank. I'm telling you, I get one for 35 or 40 bucks at Gorman's right around the fucking corner and throw it in. Say, that's it, hon. You gotta pay for it. This toilet's been an issue since she moved into this house. Sometimes it's not worth the effort that it takes to, figure out and diagnose, dissect, and nail down exactly what the problem is. It costs $500 fucking to do all of that when you could just put a new fucking toilet in. That's it. I'm not doing anything else to that toilet. I kind of let her know that toilet's done. If it's a problem, then it's a lemon. It's a bad apple. Throw the motherfucker out, Jack. My eyes are shot any fucking way. I can't see nothing. I'm supposed to be over here doing a job for these people too. I gotta scoot on by because Johnny don't want to work today. It's Monday and it's a fucking rainy day, Jackson. I gotta go. I got a bunch of checks in my fucking wallet. I gotta go put these checks in, and I need to get some good fresh squeezed vegetable juice in me. Some green juice. I haven't been eating good, man. I went last night to the whatchamacallit, the steak and ale, and got a big salad. That was good. But I also got fish and chips, which were really good. But it's fried food, I didn't eat all the fish and all the chips. It seemed like the bottom of the pile was a bunch of old fucking shit that was laying in the fryer-later. But I did eat all the fish, and I take some of the batter off of it, but man, I don't know, I don't feel good, man. I just don't feel good. Taylor Morris Homes, yes baby, they're big time. Building neighborhoods like this.